In life, death and taxes are the only guarantees. In my profession, I believe in both. Welcome everybody, Film Fan 108 here with another Netflix Nights number 14, where I will be talking about The Accountant. But before we get started, let's see what the good folks over at Netflix have for a synopsis for us today, shall we? Offering two very different skills to his clients, a financial forensics expert and trained assassin goes to work for a tech mogul who's determined to eliminate those responsible for secretly manipulating the company's financial records. Rated R and from 2016. And, this was a movie that I've kind of been avoiding for a while. It's just been one of those movies that I wanted to see, but I was a little bit hesitant to see it because I'm not gonna lie, some of Ben Affleck's work is really great. A lot of other parts of Ben Affleck's work is a little bit rough. And so I was like, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it, but I want to check it out because I want to see what he does in this role. The movie sounds interesting. And to start off, Ben Affleck himself is awesome in this movie. In fact, it's said that he actually considers this one of his 5 best performances of all time. And honestly, I would agree with him. I actually think that he does a fantastic job playing this character who has, I believe, Asperger's syndrome. I believe it is. And I don't personally know anyone with Asperger's syndrome or anything like that. So I don't know if he's playing it true to life or if there's a little bit of an exaggeration here. I don't know. But I do know that he's playing it really, really well. The acting from him is superb. In fact, the acting from everybody here is really well done. You have J.K. Simmons, who plays I believe, a treasury director or somebody who is involved in the government who is trying to track down Ben Affleck's character. You also have Jeffrey Tambor in this, who plays a really small role. As well, you have Anna Kendrick, who plays somebody at this big robotics tech firm that is helping Ben Affleck's character out, and she gets caught up in this whole thing as well. And everybody does a really fantastic job in the roles that they have. They're just really great in it. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention John Lithgow's in it as well. He actually plays the president of this tech firm that is the one that is trying to cover up certain things. And so I actually think, like I said, everyone, the acting is all good. Everybody does a fantastic job in their roles. And this movie is actually directed by Gavin O'Connor. Now, if you don't know that name instantly, he's directed a few really cool things. He directed Miracle with Kurt Russell, which I consider, at least in my opinion, one of the best sports movies of all time. He did that movie. He did Warrior with Tom Hardy, and that's a great movie as well. He also did Jane Got a Gun with Natalie Portman, which, not so hot of a movie, but I think he was a hired gun for that movie. I don't think he actually started that from the ground up. So I can't really fault him for that movie, but with this, it's solid directing. He gets the great acting from all of the actors. I think the action scenes are actually kind of really cool. And they're staged really nice. It's not too shaky cam. It's not all over the place. You don't feel like you can't see what's going on. You know everything is going on. You know where everyone is in their locations. You're not confused at all. And I think it works incredibly, incredibly well. So I think he pulls it off. I think the picture itself kind of looks a little drab at times, but I think that's the kind of look they were going for. I don't think there was like accident that, oh, we accidentally made a really great type of movie. No, they made something really nice with the colors the way they wanted to. And I like the idea of getting to know Ben Affleck's character through flashbacks. You actually get to see the character as a kid and how he started to become the man that he eventually became. And it's really kind of cool to connect with him through there, because a character like this who has a certain type of autism, Asperger's syndrome, there's a sense of this character is not going to give you a lot of depth as far as him just going to explain himself and his motives right off the bat. He's not going to do that. Um, but I think doing the flashbacks with him as a kid, I felt really enhanced the story, and you really kind of cared for this character, when in some ways, I think there could have been an issue with actually caring for him. But you actually do it through the flashbacks, and I think it's pretty genius to go ahead and do it. Also, I almost forgot one other name. You got John Bernthal from The Walking Dead in this, who plays an assassin who's trying to take out the Ben Affleck character. And I won't give away what actually goes on at the end, because there's actually kind of a twist that happens at the end, which I actually didn't see coming. Which is another thing. If I don't see a twist coming and it happens, I consider that actually to be a plus. Because sometimes, look, I've seen enough movies, I kind of know where some of the plot twists are coming, and when I didn't see this one coming, I thought it was kind of brilliant and kind of smart. I didn't see it coming, I didn't really know what was going to happen with it, so I was pleasantly surprised. So that always helps. I mean, honestly, I think this movie kind of flew under the radar for a lot of people, because I don't know if it was promoted that well when it came out, because I certainly wasn't interested in it when it was out in theaters, and it was only until a while ago when I put it on my Netflix queue to just sort of watch it for the sake of watching it, because I hadn't seen this Ben Affleck movie and I heard it was good, so I was just going to go for it. I think this is one of those movies that I think is going to be an underappreciated movie over time. I think you're going to find this movie to be on a lot of underappreciated lists down the line. It's a Ben Affleck movie that I don't think you're going to instantly gear yourself towards. You're going to be like, oh, he directed these movies, we're going to watch these. Or, he played Batman, we're going to do these. You're not going to really watch this movie unless somebody recommends it to you. So I'm here to tell you guys, watch it. It's absolutely a great recommend. I had a great time watching it. Like I said, I think the action's decent. I think the acting is good. I think it's a well done movie that is one that I think you're going to walk away from really enjoying it. And you may get intimidated by me for the 2+ hours that this movie is. You're thinking, oh God, I'm going to get bored. I'm going to lose interest. Look, you never lose interest whatsoever. You're invested in the characters. You're invested in the situation. You're invested in Ben Affleck as a character, and you never feel like he's just an actor trying to play a part. He's actually playing a part. You can actually feel the character in his performance, and I think it carries the movie really well. And, I hope that Ben Affleck makes these type of movies instead of making sort of the Batman stuff. He's good at Batman, but I think he's good in these sort of contained roles where he can really focus on his acting a lot more. Again, absolute recommend. Go ahead and check it out. Definitely, I think, rent it, or it may be even cheap to buy as a blind buy. But I think you guys, if you're fans of Ben Affleck, if you're fans of sort of revenge type action movies, I think this one is right down your alley. So definitely check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. So that is Netflix Nights number 14, The Accountant. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below on what you guys thought of The Accountant. If you liked it, if you didn't, what are some of the better Ben Affleck movies that are out there that maybe I haven't checked out? let me know and I'll comment down below. Also, I am on Twitter and Facebook, FilmFan108, so check me out there. Alright, guys, I will see you next time for another Netflix Nights. Take care, guys.